Man said, I have been doing this a long time, acting, and I've also been in the martial arts for a long time. When my father, Greg Morris, who was in the original Mission Impossible, check it out, started that show, they instructed each one of those cast members to go take a martial arts class. This was in 1966. Bruce Tegner was the instructor at the time, and many of you who have old martial arts books, Bruce Tegner was one of the first GIs to bring the arts back from Okinawa. He had a book series through the Thor Publications people. So at 6 years old, 7 years old, I went with my father to these classes. And that's when I started my martial arts journey. And I've been on that journey ever since. I've had great masters. Master Bong Soo-han was my Hapkido master. I got my brown belt from him. Yes, indeed. And then my last Sifu is the guy I'm wearing on my shirt, which is Hawkins Chung. Sifu Hawkins Chung, who's a Wing Chun master and the Inside Kung Fu Man of the Year in 2004. So I've been studying, I studied with Sifu from 1986 till last year when he closed his doors. So that's been a long time. I love the arts, I love Wing Chun, I love the practitioners most of all, because your heart, your soul, your nature is what carries the arts. The arts are dormant unless they are in the hands of a practitioner. So you bring the art alive, and I respect and honor each one of you for your practice and your investment in yourself. Okay, that's enough about me. How are you? See? See? This is an inclusive Q&A. Does anybody have any questions at all? At all, about anything? About what I'm wearing, about where I came from, about anything? Anything. Yes? Do I have future projects that I'm working on? Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. I just finished a show called Love That Girl on TV One. I was a producer and one of the stars of that. I do a recurring role on Baby Daddy on ABC Family. I play Taj Mowry's dad on that one. I'm doing a really crazy web series called Fudge Brownie. So if you picture the world as baked goods, everybody's a donut or a cruller or a churro or a bagel or something. I'm a brownie. And I play the street enforcer Shaft of the show. It is hilarious, but not for children. Okay, I do a lot of other things that are for children. This is not one of them. It will probably be on Adult Swim, and we've done 25 episodes of that. It's going to be hilarious, I hope. I'm also doing this amazing video game that is so super cool, they won't let me talk about it. It's one of those ones where they always say, you know, you can't talk about it, sign this non-disclosure agreement, you know. And for me, it's usually for the creator, because they love their project so much, they don't want you to talk about it, right? But usually the project really doesn't go anywhere, and you know, it is an exercise in futility. This particular project is probably one of the best projects I've ever worked on, and it's one of the most high-profile ones I will ever do. I play basically the Morgan Freeman of this video series, and it's going to be super cool. And when I'm able to talk about it, I will absolutely blow the roof off in talking about it. So there's that. What else is going on? I'm producing 2 television series. One is a comedy, one is a cop action adventure, martial arts heavily themed drama. So those are coming out soon. And what else? What else? And then I'm here at Dragon Fest, man, hanging out with y'all beautiful people. So really, y'all got me up to the minute right now. That's where we are. So any other questions? What else? Oh no, I'm doing some Scooby-Doo voices. So if you watch Scooby-Doo, which is for kids, by the way, you will see me in that show. I also am in the new Justice League Gotham Breakout Lego movie, straight to video. I play Hawkman, and I play Green Arrow. So those are, right? Super cool. Some of you know that I was on Smallville, I was on the show Smallville, and it was fantastic. I played John Jones, the Martian Manhunter on that. Martian Manhunter is now on Supergirl. Really cool cat's doing that now, so I'm happy for him. But I'm also a comic book freak. I love comic books. I am addicted to them. So much so that I've got over 20,000 of them at my house, which my wife made me build a wall unit because she was tired of seeing them under the bed and the garage. But I'm a real comic book fan, so I love comic books. I love talking about comic books. I love talking about martial arts. I love talking about acting, theater, and I just finished a play, by the way, at the Odyssey Theater in Los Angeles. So I'm back to doing plays, theater, live work, because I love the live hit. I love when people are actually, I can hear them in the audience either laughing or groaning or whatever it is that they feel that they need to respond to with what we're doing. So I'm all over it. I mean, I do the live thing, I do the web thing, I do the comedy, I do the drama thing. As an actor, I felt it was my duty to do everything that I could well, as opposed to just lay on one thing. So that's kind of what I've done. You know, I've kind of created it, like in the arts. In the arts, we want to do many things well. You don't want to just do one thing well. If you do that one thing well, you better do it so well that somebody who has multiple skills can't overcome you, right? So we, as an actor, as an artist, I'm really looking at diversity. I'm looking at how many places I can go that I can apply my talent to and come away with a feel good, or come away with something that gives me something back. No different than the martial arts. I practice diligently on many things: punches, kicks, grappling, strike, holds, locks, throws, everything. So that I have a wealth, a diverse pool of skills to draw from whenever I'm faced with whatever situation may come up. So my acting's no different. So those are the philosophies from martial arts that I use that carry me through every phase of my life, up to and including parenting, being a good husband, and hopefully being a good human being, which right now we need most of all. Most of all. We all need to live in the light. I'm gonna get on it a little bit right here, because these days lately are very dark and they're very challenging. And I rely on my people in the arts to lead the way. Oddly enough, some of the people who are the most skilled at the most violent arts are some of the most peaceful, most compassionate, most understanding people on the planet. So if we can take a page from our martial arts world and kind of superimpose it on the rest of the world, then we would have greater honor, greater understanding, greater respect, greater acceptance, and the lines of division would absolutely fall over. And that's what we need. We need it. There's just too many lines of division that are separating all of us. And we hold on to these lines like that means something. It doesn't mean anything. We're one big, happy tree with a bunch of branches and a bunch of leaves, but we're from the same root. So you hate on someone else, you're hating on yourself. You come up against some sort of racial bias or cultural bias, you're just hating on yourself. So let's get rid of all that. Let's practice diligently. Let's love each other. And let's put our arms around everybody. You know what I mean? That's what we're all about here. Anybody have any more questions? Questions? You got no questions. I'm answering every question you have. My favorite cartoon character, other than me? My favorite cartoon character, probably Mickey Mouse. I mean, that dude, he's been holding it down for a long time. He was one of the originals. I mean, I love Walt Disney. I love the Disney characters. I did a movie called Atlantis where I played a Disney character, so I'm very, very tied to the Disney community. I loved it. So yeah, probably Mickey. And Mighty Mouse. A bunch of mice. Yes. Yes. Like I said, thank you. This is so. Oh, thank you. She asked if I had been involved in any writing processes in regards to movies and television and all that. The show that I did, Love That Girl, I wrote an episode, so that was my first professional writing day where I got paid, so that was really great. I've written a lot of stuff in the past, but nobody bought it. So, yes, I'm writing actually these two series, the comedy show and the drama, are my ideas, they're my concepts. The comedy is a partnership, and so is the drama, but it's basically my concept. And I'm writing the synopsis, but to be quite honest, no network is going to buy my script. They got guys out there that they've been paying money for a long time that they rely on more than me. They'll rely on me for the acting, but right now, as far as the writing, not yet. So conceptually, I can come up with it, But in terms of the execution of the nuts and bolts, they're probably going to hire a legitimate writer, which I would be very happy if they do, you know, because they've got that skill.